Section 4 football across the southern tier was wacky. Some games had big rain showers, while others, a sun shined brighter than a summer afternoon. We start with Shenango Forks and Tioga. Blue Devils trying to avenge their only loss from last year by pouring on points. First quarter, no score. Blue Devils affected by the conditions. That's a fumble on the pitch, and we're headed the other way. First down. Tigers end the quarter with the possession, and in the second, Sam Byrne lofting it up. Justin Fisk. A little fisky and feisty on this one. 1 foot down, and the Tigers up 7-0. Later in the second quarter, it'd be Jack Sherwood. Remember Jackie football from last week? He's back to pass. LJ Watson tips it, but right into the hands of Robert Story. He's brought down just shy of the end zone at the 2-yard line. And on that next play, Ryan Bronson tying things up as we head to the locker room, knotted at 7. And in the fourth, Forks up by a touchdown, and Watson putting a seal on it with a 4-yard carry across the goal line. Blue Devils improved to 2-0 with a 21-7 victory. Let's go west, where Vestal was looking to go 2-0 against Horseheads. First quarter, Blue Raiders down 7-0, but Ben Clark hands off to Deshaun Sutton, and the fullback rumbles and stumbles and bumbles across the goal line. Confirmation from the referee, we're tied at 7. Next drive for the Golden Bears, Nick Davis keeps it himself, and he also kept himself hydrated. Goes 17 yards into the end zone. Golden Bears complete the 2-point play and go up 15-7. Third quarter, third and a whole lot of yards for Vestal. Nick Davis, Andrew O'Hara creating a love connection. Love that game show. 75 yards on the play. The senior had 2 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions in the game. Vestal moves to 2-0 with a 49-20 win.
We're a big play. I like the fact that when we decided to run the ball today, we could get 4 or 5 yards at a pop. That's what we want to be able to do. So if we need to control the game offensively that way, we can do that. So that's what I was pleased with.
We all work together. We all know what the other person's going to do, and we do each other's job just as well as we do ours.
Sure do. Senior Vestal host Elmira for their first home game of the season, and the Golden Bears have put up 45-plus points in 2 straight contests. Back to the mud and the rain. CV hosting JC. Wildcats' opening drive consists of a 75-yard pass that ends at the 2. And on the next play, Jake Thompson, the QB keeper, 7-0 JC. Wildcats' next drive, Dominic Nads picking up the first down. Nads again down at the 1 and finish it off at the next play. It was 14-7 at the half. Warriors climbing within 1. Harold Jones launching one to Michael O'Neal right here. And O'Neal, 80 yards and a touchdown pass, and putting that in the column. Wildcats storm ahead and end up winning this one by the score 27-19. Back west to Elmira at Ithaca, and the Little Red were like the bubblegum Big Red today because the Express chewed them up on the ground. First play from scrimmage, third quarter, Jeremiah McPeak with the carry, and look at all the space he has. 76 yards as the Express rolling down the lane on the 8-yard line. I'm looking for the C line, and the marching band danced at halftime, so the team decided to march their way into the end zone. Jeremiah with the carry and the score. Elmira, 600 yards of offense. They went on to win 64-20. To Newark Valley and Elmira Notre Dame, the Cardinals know how to fly. Maybe Nick Shermanhorn tooting his horn. Toot, toot. 85 yards for the touchdown. And even though Newark Valley wears red, they had the green light as they were up 62-0. You know what? Baby, you a song. You make me want to roll my windows down and cruise. That's cruise control. But the Crusaders do score at the end of the contest of this one. Tyler Jones would then air one to Tim Davis, and Timmy would haul one down for these, but they would end up losing this one 62-6. Back to the rain, where Whitney Point Eagles trying to gut one out in a dark and gray conditions. Second quarter, Eagles cough up the football. Delhi would recover it, but they would not score on the next drive. In the second half, all scoring happened, and it'd be Jared Bieber. You know what? He decides to have his concerts all the time. He would roll out for a big chunk here. Eagles would go on to win this one by the score of 21-8. They got the scoring off in the third quarter. 2 locally, Saints and Bobcats both looking to be 2-0 in the young season, but the Bobcats with the edge in the second, down 7-6. Greg Lee going 44 yards off the right side and in for the score. 2-point conversion good. 14-7 Lansing. God, I love those blockers out in the midfield. Next drive, Max Jordan on the QB keeper, blocked right, comes back left, and finally brought down at the 5-yard line. And from there would be a quick handoff where it'd be Brandon Davis putting the Bobcats, they're not from Charlotte, He would put in the score, and the Saints make it a game, but the Bobcats win this one by the score of 28-19. Last of the bunch, Sydney hosting Bainbridge Guilford with that rockin' new video scoreboard right there. Second quarter, 3rd and 10 from the 15. Sydney's Tom Hoskins passes to Brandon Bessett for the slant for the first touchdown of the game, 6-0. Look at that breath. It is fall weather conditions out there. 5 minutes left in the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the 13. And Warriors QB Tom Haskins passes to Tanner Shunk, who isn't a skunk, and puts some Axe body spray where all the ladies come to look at him. 20 yards for the score. It's 20-12 in the fourth quarter. We'll have that score updated on our website.